Hi guys, welcome back to the Funky Evolution Party. I'm Alice Green. Happy New Year and Happy New Moon. It's quite an exciting time up in the sky. And today I thought I would do a special report about the Great Reset. Ha 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 ha. You're like, we've heard so much about this Great Reset. And this one is a little bit different. Regardless of what the powers outside are trying to control you with, it's about learning self-control. And the only way you're going to do that is by understanding who you are and what you're actually battling. So before I run you through a whole heap of different ways that you can start to break yourself down and then build yourself back up again, last year was Year of the Rat, which was a bit of a rat race. 2020, everything went to shit basically, and it was a bit of a race to see if we could do something. A lot of us have opportunities, some of us didn't, and it's really, in order for us to progress, we need to be a little less hard on ourselves and a little bit more open to what's actually happening and what's affecting you, and then how you're going to use these resources around you to jump through those hoops. Now, I think it was 2016, I really believed I was cursed. I was like, why can't I plan anything in my life? And it was really full on. I went to visit a friend and I picked up this book off the shelf, and it's like my Bible, because astrology gets more specific, the dates, the times, and all of that. But it turns out that I'm actually born on what they call the day of conflicting karma. Now, what is karma and how is it accumulated? And then how does that actually affect our lives now? So you're not only dealing with the karma that you've accumulated in this lifetime, you're dealing with the karma accumulated from past lifetimes, and you're dealing with your family karma, which, like, a lot of us, we don't even know what we're battling. So it's like finding a needle in the haystack. And until we start to break ourselves down and pinpoint who we are, then it's going to be slightly impossible to jump through those hoops and take humanity to the next level. Because at the minute, you're gangsters. I'm right wing, this matters, that matters. Really, what fucking matters is that we stop fighting over things that don't mean anything and start to break yourself down. You master you, I master me. Together, we form that society. And it's about looking at how we're going to bring back celebrations, communities. I don't know how many of you guys, celebrations, whose birthdays, all of that has been taken away from you and will be taken away from you. So going back to, the Chinese astrology, before I get into this, last year was Year of the Rat. This year is Year of the Ox. What is an ox? It's an emasculated bull. Huh? No one has bulls anymore. They want you to work. They want you to be a drone. They want you just to put your head down and go. That's fine. We can take advantage of these energies, but you want your balls back, because without your balls, how are you going to call things out? Are we going to call people out on their bullshit? The governments and this and that and all those people that are trying to force you into this ticky-tacky little box or back into your cage? We've got to really have a good think about this, guys, because it's not only Chinese astrology that emasculates the bull, it's also Western astrology, Taurus, being ruled by feminine energy. So I think one of the biggest problems has been the emasculation of the self, because we all have a masculine and feminine side, and that's beauty about Chinese astrology. They have the yin and the yang. Their culture is so rich with information about energy, about martial arts. There's so much that we don't understand. And until we put the binoculars on and take a bit of a closer look, you'll start to see that those balls have been fed to you on a silver platter, and no one has the guts anymore. No one's fighting for the right things anymore. What is important to you? So, hey, work really, 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 really hard, but you're going to own nothing. What's the point of working? Look, I own nothing and I'm happy, but I don't wake up at like stupid o'clock and get yelled at by all these different people and produce. So it's fine that I own nothing, but if you are a hard worker and what is the point then? So the point is to understand who you are. Number one. The day of conflicting karma. Start to understand, break yourself down. I thought I was just a Libra Scorpio. Then I realized I had a lot more earth in me, and I'm like, that's why I'm a little bit more chilled out or so. And once you start to understand who you are by bringing these things together, so my little thing is that I'm a peacock mantis shrimp. And it's like boof, 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 boof. You just want to break everything down. Because I'm a rooster in Chinese astrology. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Makes a bit more sense. It's possibly why I like my color and my flair. And that's where we need to start to understand who you are. So rather than fight against the tide, you can start to swim with that tide and push that reset button, because according to the astrology, last month was really about focusing on healing our past lives and our past life family karma. Now, that great reset button that you push, if you honor your ancestors, if you think about what you've been given in your DNA and your blood, all the skills, all the knowledge, everything that is just sitting there waiting for you to access, it's all there. We just need the balls to do it. And then we need the balls to come together, because we are the army on every doorstep in every country in the world. And all we need to do is call them out on their bullshit. It is the year of the ox. So rather than going, moo, I want to be over there, get up off your ass and go there. And that is the point of this great reset, of this new moon in Aquarius, in this Chinese New Year. It is up to us to come together, understand who we are, because I don't understand me, I'm going to take it out on you. And someone else is going to take it out on you. And then we get upset and we build trauma, and that builds more life karma, which is something you don't want to do anymore. That is the point of it all, is to stop. How do I want to put this? Stop fighting for things that don't matter anymore. What matters is you and me, and how we're actually going to rebuild this world. 2020 was the eye-opener. We're all in the same ship. All right? Different smell. But everyone's going to die. I'm sorry. The only thing you can rely on in life is death. And what you do in between that is completely up to you. But I know that I don't want to be controlled. I don't want to have somebody spying on me and doing all these things. At the end of the day, we are individuals. We all have a unique and individual power, like our thumbprints. By understanding who you are, you can start to take that out into the world and really see changes that we need. And it's not about right wing, left wing. It's a load of bullshit. Come to grips with things, guys. We're human. What does humanity need? More control, more this, more gangsters? It's just like a congregation of gangsters. No one actually knows what they're fighting for. So let's get together. Let's start to celebrate something beautiful for a change. And that is love. Yeah? It's a love evolution party. A funky evolution party, because at the end of the day, spirituality doesn't have to be boring. It can actually be quite fun. And it's the preconceptions and the limitations that everyone places on you and on me that fucks us up. It's not anything other than taking a step back, understanding who you are by going through your birth chart, by looking at different sources of information, by looking at your Chinese astrology and understanding, I can work with that. Okay, I'm a bit cocky. Maybe I need to tone it down a bit. Maybe I'm this. Maybe I'm that. Maybe I need to focus more on this. Maybe I need to take advantage of that. Maybe I need to understand that, we're kept a little bit off the wheel so we don't overlap and don't crush each other. And we're all different for that reason. So I want to leave you with this great reset of self. That is what this year is about. It's about hard work, but it doesn't mean being controlled or any of that. It's about getting your balls back, fighting for what's right, and understanding united we stand, divided we fall. Happy New Year, guys.